Today, you will discover something that can completely change the way you see the person who occupies your thoughts day and night. Do you know that feeling of uncertainty that consumes you, the doubt that tightens your chest and makes you question everything? Your angels have an urgent message about what this person really feels and thinks about you. It's not just a curiosity. It's a need to know, to understand what is going on behind the eyes, in moments of silence. Stay with me, because what comes next will reveal the intentions, desires, and plans that can transform this connection once and for all. At this moment, there is something you need to know, something that goes beyond any doubt or uncertainty. That person, yes, the one who is in your mind right now, is thinking a lot about you. And no, it's not just a passing thought, like a memory that comes and goes. These are deep, constant thoughts that completely envelop you. Thoughts that go beyond simple recollection, that delve into the essence of the unique connection you share. This person reflects on you, on what you are together, and even on what the future may hold for both of you. I want you to understand that you are always present, not only in their mind, but also in their heart. They think with fondness, with care, analyzing every detail of your relationship, every nuance that makes this connection so significant. They consider the impact you have on each other's lives, and these reflections are not limited to the present. They go further, reaching the horizon of what can be, of what is to come. They wonder about the future. They imagine scenarios where you continue together, building, growing, reinforcing the bond that is already so special. These thoughts are not just fleeting fantasies, but sincere reflections on the importance of the two of you. She values every moment you have lived, every memory created, every possibility that the future may hold. All of this shows you how important you are to this person, how much she values everything you both have. It's not just about the present, but about what could be, about the infinite possibilities the future holds for both of you. She thinks about the two of you, about what you can build together, and that in itself speaks volumes about the place you occupy in her heart. Undoubtedly, she sees you as someone essential in her life, and this is something you should always keep in mind. This person is experiencing a whirlwind of emotions. She carries within herself an intense, almost suffocating love, which seems to burn in her chest, but at the same time, she feels she cannot reveal. It's as if there is something preventing her from opening her heart to you right now. Perhaps it's the fear that the timing isn't right, or maybe an uncertainty about how you would react if you knew what she truly feels. Nevertheless, this love remains there, strong and steady, even if hidden in the shadows of her thoughts. She lives in a kind of emotional limbo, where the desire to get closer to you is immense, but circumstances or even her own fears create an insurmountable barrier. It's a constant internal struggle between wanting and being able to, between what the heart desires and what the mind dictates as prudent. And this hurts her because all she wants is to be close to you, to share all she feels, but it seems like the universe is not cooperating at the moment. However, despite all these difficulties, she hasn't lost hope. Deep down, she believes that one day, things will align, and she will finally be able to express everything she is holding in her heart. It's as if she is waiting for the right moment, that perfect instant when the stars align and she can finally get closer to you in the way she has always dreamed. She wants that when this happens, it will be something magical, a moment where you can reconnect fully, without fears, without barriers, only with the pure love she feels for you. She dreams of the day when she can finally say everything she feels, look into your eyes and see that all this waiting time was worth it. And even though she needs to keep this feeling to herself for now, she does it with a certainty that one day, she will find the courage and the right moment to let this love blossom. And when that day comes, she hopes it will be the beginning of a new phase, where you can walk together, hand in hand, building a story full of love, understanding, and complicity. She wants you to know that, even though she can't be by your side now, she never stopped thinking about you. The love she feels is like a flame that never goes out, that continues to burn silently, waiting for the moment it becomes an intense fire that will light up both of your paths. And until that moment arrives, she will keep believing that, in the end, true love always finds a way to win. Looking back, this person realizes how transformative your presence was in their life. What you both lived together was not just an exchange of experiences, it was a true turning point. The lessons you imparted, with all your depth and understanding of the world, didn't just stay on the surface. They deeply rooted, shaping how this person sees life and the universe around them. The impact you had didn't stop at mere learnings. It was something much more significant, an internal revolution that forever changed how she comprehends and interacts with the world. Today, she sees you as someone with extraordinary wisdom, a vision so rich and intense that resonated in a way that is now part of her essence. This influence has become a lens through which she filters her decisions, her thoughts, and the way she sees herself and the world around her. What struck her the most was how her unique way of seeing life, full of nuances and meanings, was able to reshape the perception she had of her own existence. The lessons you shared were not just words or passing advice. They solidified as fundamental principles that now guide her daily journey. These changes were not superficial, but rather profound, touches that resonate in every aspect of her life. If there is something in particular that you believe in or practice, whether in the realm of religion or spirituality, it deeply touched her. This part of you, in particular, had such a strong impact that she feels she can no longer ignore the truths you presented. The transformation you brought about in her way of viewing the world is not something temporary or ephemeral. On the contrary, it is something she carries with her every day, like a guide that illuminates her path and gives meaning to her choices. This change you brought is not just a detail in her life. It is something she deeply values, something that is reflected in every choice, in every new step she takes. She didn't just learn from you, she changed because of you. And this change, so significant and powerful, is something she holds dear and reveres. Today, she not only sees the world in a new way, but also sees herself in a new light, a light that you helped ignite and that now shines brightly in her life. She felt deeply touched by your words, feeling something that goes beyond mere rational understanding. What you managed to awaken in her was a new perception about life, about the connections that truly matter. Even with the distance that now exists between you, she cannot shake off the hope of one day finding a way back to you. There is something that prevents her from moving forward completely, perhaps an emotional blockage, a circumstance that she still needs to resolve, but her determination to make this future together with you happen is palpable and genuine. It's not just a passing thought that makes her imagine the moment when your paths cross again. It's a dream, a genuine desire to build something that goes beyond the superficial, something that is lasting and meaningful. She believes that this new chance at love is real and within reach, and she sees this feeling evolving into a solid commitment, a partnership that she longs to build with you. In her view, you are not just meant to reunite out of attraction or temporary need. She sees you as a life partner, someone with whom she can build something that will withstand the test of time, something that will make a difference in both of your lives. She values the possibility of a future with you intensely, as she sees it as the fulfillment of an old dream, the dream of a true partnership where there is room for both to grow together, side by side. It's not an idealized love, but rather a practical, deep love, where you could support each other in good times and bad. She desires to build this relationship on solid foundations, where respect and dedication are constant. She envisions a future where you face life's challenges together, where love becomes a foundation that can withstand any storm. This desire to build a future together is not a fleeting fantasy. For her, it's a concrete plan, a real willingness to make it happen. Being by your side means more than just having a companion. For her, it means finding someone with whom she can share life's joys and difficulties, someone who understands her and is willing to build a future together. She sees you as the person with whom she can share the best and worst moments, with whom she can build a home full of love, purpose, and meaning. She dreams of a future where you are not only together, but where each day is an opportunity for growth, both individually and as a couple. She envisions the love you could share is, in her view, the foundation for a life rich in experiences and meanings, where every moment lived together contributes to something greater. She is ready to take the next step, to invest in this future she desires so much, and to turn this dream into reality. For her, being with you is more than a wish, it's a life purpose, something she wants and is willing to fight for to achieve. She is going through a moment of deep reflection and hope. Despite the challenges she faces at present, she nurtures a genuine desire to build a solid future by your side. It is not about a passing feeling or a superficial relationship. What she desires is something much deeper and long-lasting. Every time she thinks of you, she sees the possibility of sharing a lifetime together, a future where you can build something significant, something that goes beyond the common experiences of a relationship. However, she acknowledges that, at the moment, circumstances may not be in her favor. There may be obstacles, insecurities, or even external issues that prevent her from taking a concrete step now. But that does not diminish the intensity of what she feels or the seriousness of her thoughts about a future with you. On the contrary, these challenges only strengthen her determination that, when the time is right, you can start over, but this time with a much stronger and mature foundation. What she wants is a relationship that withstands storms, anchored in trust, respect, and above all, in a love that is not easily shaken. She dreams of a fresh start marking the beginning of a new phase, where you both can, together, grow and face whatever comes your way. It is this vision of a shared future that makes her believe it is worth waiting and fighting for this love. For her, being by your side is not just a matter of desire, but of purpose. She sees in you someone with whom she can build a life full of meaning and happiness. Even if things are not completely aligned at the moment, she continues to nurture the hope that in the future, you'll have the opportunity to explore together the full potential of this relationship. This hope is what keeps her motivated, giving her strength to believe that your love can transform into something extraordinary. She wants you to know that, even in the face of adversities, she is committed to the idea of a future by your side. It is with this conviction that she moves forward, believing that when the right time comes, you both can start a new journey together, a journey that will be unique and will bring the realization of all she has ever dreamed for both of you. In every thought, in every plan for the future, she imagines herself by your side, facing challenges and celebrating achievements. It is this image of a deep and lasting love that she keeps in her heart, waiting for the day when you can finally live all this together. The feeling she has is sincere, strong, and comes from a very special place within her. With this strength, she continues to believe that, in the end, your love will prevail, bringing the happiness and peace you both deserve. Since the moment you met, something enchanting began to bloom, especially when it comes to your personal and professional growth. For this person, your journey has been a true inspiration. In the beginning, when you crossed paths, perhaps you were still taking the first steps in your career, dealing with the uncertainties of a new job, a challenging college, or even exploring a completely new field. At that time, financial stability seemed like a distant goal, and learning to manage finances efficiently was a constant challenge. However, over time, this person has witnessed something extraordinary, your evolution. She observed with attention and admiration how you gradually became someone more stable, successful, and wise in your financial decisions. The pressure to spend impulsively, which often accompanies anxiety, no longer affects you as it used to. Now you demonstrate a confidence and serenity that are the result of much effort and learning. And the achievements did not stop there. This person noticed when you reached important milestones, such as opening your own business, buying a house, or building a solid financial foundation. She knows that these accomplishments are just the beginning, as you never settled. On the contrary, your quest for evolution continues, always aiming for the next level, always with your eyes on the future. She sees immense potential in you, and this recognition goes beyond words. There is a deep respect for what you have built, and this respect is accompanied by genuine pride. Even if she is not always present physically, there is a strong and sincere connection, an admiration that only grows with time. She knows that the steps you are taking now are just the prelude to something even greater, something that deep down, she always knew you would be capable of achieving. Perhaps for this person, financial matters carry a special weight. Perhaps she herself may have faced financial difficulties in the past, and that's why she values so much those who can overcome these challenges with intelligence and determination. The fact that you have not only overcome financial obstacles, but also do so generously, using your resources consciously, is something she deeply respects. To her, your success is not just about what you have achieved, but also about how you have chosen to use those achievements for good. Undoubtedly, this makes her admiration for you even more solid and true. She sees in you a light that few can radiate so naturally. Your generosity, this almost incessant desire to lend a hand, to be a safe haven for others, is something that deeply touches her. It's as if you were born to give, to share, and undoubtedly, this is something she admires in every one of your gestures. However, as admirable as this caregiving nature of yours is, she also sees a side of it that perhaps you may not be aware of, your tendency to forget about yourself in this giving journey. She believes that behind this almost unconditional dedication to others, there may be an unmet need to redirect that care towards yourself. She knows you have a huge heart, but she wants you to understand that sometimes it's necessary to take care of your own heart with the same diligence as you take care of others. Perhaps it's time to rethink the way you distribute this generous energy, To find a balance that allows you to also nourish yourself from this source of love and care that you so often offer. She wishes for you to comprehend that, just as it's important to be a helping hand to others, it's also essential to be a helping hand to yourself. She sees the importance of allowing yourself those little luxuries that, in the rush of daily life, you may not allow yourself. It can be a day to completely relax, without worries, or a special night in a place you love, or even that gift you've been wanting so much but never allowed yourself to buy. She wants you to understand that taking care of yourself is not selfish, it is necessary. And it is fair indeed to reserve moments for yourself, to recharge your energies, to treat yourself, to be as generous with yourself as you are with others. Moreover, she is in a moment of great reflection on your relationship. She realizes that, at some point, she may have tried to communicate something important to you, but couldn't be clear enough, or maybe you didn't grasp the depth of what she was feeling. Now she wants to change that. She wants you to see her in a different way, more true, more intense. She wants you to understand that her feelings have always been sincere, but perhaps expressed too subtly. Now she is ready to truly open up, to show that what she feels is much deeper than just friendship. This desire to reveal the truth is something she carries with a renewed strength. She wants you to know that there has always been something more between you, something that may have been hidden between the lines. And now, she is ready to bring that to light, so that you can clearly see what was once blurry. She believes that this revelation has the potential to transform the dynamics between you in a way you may have never considered. And looking back, you will see that all those confusions, those moments of doubt, now make sense. She wants from now on the communication between you to be direct, without beating around the bush, without misunderstandings. She wants you to know with all the certainty in the world that what she feels for you is deep and true. And in doing so, she hopes that you too can see this relationship in a new light, allowing something even more beautiful and genuine to flourish between you. It seems like we are facing a delicate moment, where the distance between you speaks louder than the words that could have been said. Even apart, there is an inexplicable connection, a harmony that doesn't need voices or gestures to exist. It's as if, even without speaking, both can still feel each other's presence, almost like a silent radar that picks up signals from someone who was once so close. This connection still pulses, still vibrates, even if subtly, even if silence has taken over what was once dialogue. This person, with whom you shared so much, seems to understand that perhaps now is not the right moment to get closer. They feel that you might be treading a new path, maybe alongside someone else, or simply seeking a space to rediscover yourself. It is possible that they crossed a line, broke a trust you placed in them, and now they realize that any attempt to reconnect could be met with distrust or even indifference. Therefore, they choose to respect your time, your space, focusing on rediscovering themselves, becoming a better person, more aligned with what you deserve. Deep down, this person has a habit of hiding behind material things, as if the value of what is tangible could compensate for the emotions they can't express. They understand love and affection in a way that now, they begin to see as limited. Everything they have accumulated seems to lose its shine when compared to what is truly missing in their life, a greater meaning, a more genuine connection. The regret they feel for what happened between you is profound, like a wound they know they caused, and it weighs heavy on their heart. They recognize that they were the author of this distancing, that it was them who sabotaged something precious, and now with this clarity, they reflect on their mistakes and the consequences they brought. Within her there is a sincere desire to reconcile, a hope that you can still understand her in a unique way, as no one else can. With you, she felt she could be true, without needing to hide who she really was. The longing for that mutual understanding, that genuine connection, is something she carries every day. She realizes, with a new perspective, how much her life has been transformed since you appeared. The changes she has experienced, the new way of seeing the world, are directly linked to your presence, to what you shared. She lives in a whirlwind of feelings, where hope and anguish mix in a constant dance. Deep down, she keeps alive the idea that, at some point, your paths may cross again, but this time with greater clarity, a deeper understanding of what really matters in life. She dreams of a new beginning, not just any new beginning, but one that is grounded in everything both have learned so far. A fresh start where the scars of the past become lessons, and where empathy and wisdom guide each step. She finds herself thinking with a heavy heart, if you also carry this desire, or if, for some reason, you decided to drift away for good. The doubt eats away at her, Has you completely detached already? Or have you blocked any chance of a new conversation between you two? These uncertainties do not leave her mind, making the days longer and the nights more restless. She tries to understand that maybe you are not ready for a reapproach now, but the truth is that, deep down, she feels she must try, because she still sees a future where you are together. She truly believes that there is still a chance to rebuild something significant, but for that, she needs to know if you are willing, if there is still any desire for communication, to resume that connection that once was so strong between you two. This constant doubt consumes her, but she does not give up. On the contrary, this uncertainty feeds your determination. Today, she clings to hope that time will bring the right moment for you to resolve the lingering issues. She waits for an opportunity, perhaps an unexpected encounter, where the unspoken words finally find a voice. Even though you may seem distant at this moment, it doesn't mean she has given up. She remains steadfast, nurturing the conviction that one day you will meet again. She has not lost faith that there is still a story to be written, and she waits patiently for this chapter that is yet to come. Allow your spirit to absorb these words and feel them resonate deeply within you. The universe wishes the best for you and will ensure a positive outcome, no matter what your decision may be. Type, "I receive and accept my destiny and all that the universe has to offer me" to claim this message and the blessings it contains for you. Leave a positive comment for other viewers who may need a boost of positivity in their day. The universe sees this as an act of kindness. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe now and stay tuned for the important message that awaits you in the next video. May God and the universe illuminate your steps with peace, love, and faith. Amen.